welcome to Chesapeake Weekly. Well, yet another project here in Chesapeake is receiving federal funding, making a major difference in what we're able to accomplish here locally. The Poindexter Street Sidewalk Extension Project will provide increased walkability in the South Norfolk area of the city, linking the community to the beautiful Elizabeth River Park. A ceremony was held last week to celebrate this additional $2.4 million in funding for the project.
So, where we are today here on the west end of Poindexter, we've got this beautiful park. And then to the east, we've got the greater South Norfolk community. And today, though, we lack infrastructure to connect the two outside of an automobile. And this project is going to change that. So this project will build the necessary sidewalk. It will build the street lighting. It will do the modifications to have those mobility issues addressed.
I'm very excited about the project finally coming to fruition. It would definitely help with me getting my workout every day in the morning. I can go across the Jordan Bridge safely with this new pedestrian crosswalk.
We're going to get a sidewalk, but we're going to get a sidewalk that's going to connect Poindexter and area and all of our redevelopment in South Norfolk to this beautiful park right here at the Elizabeth River Park. So it's a strategic thing that we've been wanting, the citizens have been wanting for a while, and thanks to the cooperation from Congressman Bobby Scott, our state delegation, all joining in and honoring our request as a city council to get this project done.
This is going to be a great project. It's going to connect the park to a great part of Poindexter Avenue and be lighting, great sidewalks, and it'll be a great connectivity for the community. The Civic League is very excited. The City Council and state legislators are very excited and very happy to bring this project to South Norfolk.
Now, while the project isn't shovel-ready quite yet, it will be soon. You can stay up to date on the progress by visiting the project page at cityofchesapeake.net/Poindexter. The school zone cameras we told you about a few weeks ago are now installed and are active, but in a trial mode. Chesapeake Police Department gave us the latest on this traffic calming project.
We've put out 12 cameras. We have 10 fixed cameras and 2 transportable units. Right now we have 2 transportable units out and active. The fixed cameras are constructed right now and will be active in the next few weeks. We have one here at Chittenden Elementary, and the other one is at Greenbrier Christian Academy on Kempsville Road. And then we have 10 other ones that are going to be out throughout the city. The biggest form that we found was the data of just how many violators were coming through in any given day. They came out and they put out their equipment to check and see what's going on in a school zone, and they've done all the school zones that have the flashers in their school zone. And what they did is they sat out here for a day with their equipment and just saw how many violators came through each one. Once the warning period is completed, the citation will be issued. If it is issued, it's a $100 fine. There's no points on your record. It doesn't go against your insurance. You have the option to appeal it to court. If you do go to court, at that point in time, you potentially could pay court costs. It's still prepayable, but the court costs will go in effect.
And while we're talking about schools, there's a brand new one open now. Chittenden Elementary school students have moved into their beautiful new building. Just take a look at these smiling faces and lots of beautiful spaces in their school, a stunning new library. Wow, looks like an awesome spot to learn. Those are some lucky kids and lucky teachers. Welcome to your new home, Chittenden Bears. Well, the Planning Department is in charge of administering entitlement funds from HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, through the Community Development Block Grant and Home Investment Partnership Programs. So this federal funding must be put towards very specific uses, so it involves a lot of planning and public comments to make sure that the funds are being used as they should. The first part of this annual process took place at the end of last year when the Planning Department asked the public for suggestions as to how the funds should be spent in our city, and qualifying organizations were encouraged to apply to receive the grant funds. Well, that feedback and the applications received were used to create the Draft Annual Action Plan, which is the step that we're at now. The draft AAP is now available for viewing on the Planning Department's website, and they hope you'll submit comments and feedback by May 18th so that they can finalize where this critical funding will go. Here's Oge Nwanda Vincent from the Planning Department with a little more information about how these types of funds can be used.
Some of the things that we're looking to do when the money comes in is providing childcare, providing opportunities for first-time home buyers through our down payment assistance and closing cost assistance program. We also have our homelessness response program for kids. We have a broad variety of projects. Our city project, for example, is through our public utilities department. We've developed a water and sewer connection fee assistance program to assist eligible households to connect to the city's water and sewer mains. We also have an exciting new project through the Chesapeake Supportive Housing Organization, where they are renovating the parking lot of the Sanderlin apartment complex, and they're also renovating the heating and AC units in the apartment complex. So we help fund activities from affordable childcare to the construction of affordable homes to case management for supportive services for individuals that faced homelessness at one point in time. We appreciate and we welcome all input, comments, feedback from our draft annual action plan. So we have just started our public comment period from this past Monday, all the way to May 18th. It's a 30-day public comment period. So we're asking the public to read that draft document, look through the various sections, our proposed activities to be very specific, and to be able to give us comments, give us feedback, so that we can integrate the feedback into the document, prepare it, make it better, and submit that to HUD so that we can get funding for the new program year to do some of those things.
So again, find the link to the draft annual action plan using the link on the city's homepage at cityofchesapeake.net and get your comments in no later than May 18th. Well, Chesapeake Conference Center is host to a wide variety of events all throughout the year, from guest speakers to concerts to lunch. Check it out.
The lunch with chef consists of my grandma's home recipe of fried chicken. We have every Friday. Then we have prime rib roast beef, have rice pilaf, mixed vegetables, garden salad, have assorted desserts over here, and we have different dressings. Every Friday is open to the public. City employees, $10 discount. Retired city, $10 discount. Still, senior citizens is $12, everybody else is $14. As much as you want to eat, start from 11:30 to 1:30 every Friday.
If you're interested in attending an event at the conference center or perhaps even holding an event, check them out at chesapeakeconference.com. Now, one of the events taking place right at that conference center this month is the new Chesapeake Men for Progress Black Male Achievement and Scholarship Breakfast. For over a decade now, the new Chesapeake Men for Progress Educational Foundation has been changing the lives of young black men in Chesapeake through educational programs and services, scholarships, and mentoring. And on April 30th at 9 a.m., you can join the organization as it hands out thousands of dollars in scholarship funds to deserving young men. Guest speaker for this year's event is Chesapeake's own Carlos Brown, Senior Vice President at Dominion Energy. To get tickets to this worthwhile event or to provide sponsorship or support, visit thencmpeduf.org or call 650-0174. Well, May is Older Americans Month, and the Chesapeake Human Services Department is ready to help and celebrate our more seasoned community members. They're holding a wellness vendor on Wednesday, May 11th from 10 to 2 at Judge Eileen A. Old's Courtyard Park. That's right behind City Hall. There will be so many different vendors there, such as senior IDs, COVID vaccines, AARP, Meals on Wheels, city departments, and really so much more. Everyone's hoping for nice weather, but if it does happen to rain, they'll just move on into the Central Library. Chesapeake Television's Karen Myers had Stacy Smith on an episode of Peak Life recently, where they chatted all about the upcoming event, so you can find that at youtube.com/Chesapeake Television. And a quick reminder that the popular Chesapeake Master Gardeners annual plant sale is this week on Friday, April 29th from 8 to 6 and Saturday, April 30th from 8 to noon. Head on over to the sale's new location, which is South Battlefield Park, 120 Reservation Road. So that's on the southwest side of the Great Bridge Bridge. Chesapeake Master Gardeners will be there to help you find the perfect plants for your home and garden, from perennials, annuals, vegetables, herbs, and so much more. Now, payment must be made in the form of cash or personal check. For more information, contact the Chesapeake Extension Office at 382-6348 or visit cmgv.org. Well, that does it for this episode of Chesapeake Weekly. We leave you now with what Parks and Rec has going on this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great week.